What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lore Cave. It's me, the Lore Dragon, here with another big-time modeling stream. Man, we got a lot of really cool experimental stuff going on today. I'm alive. Good. Good. I was worried. I was worried there for a second. You got Dragon's Dogma? Fucking awesome. I know that you're gonna have a great time with it. From beginning to end, all the way through the DLC, you're gonna have a great time with it. But today, we're not gonna be playing video games. I'm gonna be playing video games off stream with my sister later. So we're just gonna be working on Blender today. But we got some exciting stuff going on today. We are gonna be upgrading my current model. I know, you're looking upon this model and you're thinking, how could you possibly upgrade this perfect beacon of the peak of 3D modeling? Well, I'm gonna show you. We are going, not only is the model going to change, not only is the model gonna look better, not only is it gonna be built better, built different, but we're also gonna be changing how much power its lip sync is going to have. Because right now, it has a pretty decent amount of lip sync. Whenever I go, ooh, his lips pucker. Whenever I blink, he blinks. Whenever I look left, he looks left, right, and all that stuff, up and down the, all that, all the basics. He has all of the basics. But what he doesn't have is the ability to puff out his cheeks, which I can't do at all, even if I'm doing it in real life. I can't stick out my tongue, and I can't really wink. Like, my camera's just not good enough to wink. So there's a lot of things that I can't do with this model, but I will be able to do with my new model. But it's gonna take a lot of extra modeling and work on my end. But today I'm gonna show you guys how it's done. We're gonna be doing a whole ton of shape keys, a whole ton of texture work, but I think I'm gonna spend most of my time today rigging because the texture work's gonna be a whole nother can of worms that I'm gonna have to open up sometime this week. But, yeah. Gonna be playing Dragon's Dogma, looking fantastic. I hope you have fun and try not to die so much. Thanks for the food, thanks for the lunch. I'm gonna need that to going forward. Got me some Slim Jims here to keep me going for the rest of the day, but I could definitely use something a little more solid. All right, so we're gonna be working on the shape keys for the most part. We're probably gonna give him a very flat tune texture, just color texture for now. Ow. And then we're going to do probably the Arc-Kit based rigging afterwards. So first, let me give you guys a quick idea of what we're gonna be doing after we add in this texture. Let's move me over, let's move on over to Blender. Hold up. Gonna turn that off. I am nothing if not monotone. There we go. Okay, so this is the new guy. This is the new me, up and coming. I already made a very fatal mistake in that I applied my subdivision surface modifier before I was ready. So now he's got a subdivision surface, and now he's got like a ridiculous amount of polygons that I'm gonna have to work with. So making these shape keys is already gonna be a big old pain in the ass because I not only did I apply it, but I saved it. I don't know why, I don't know when, I don't know how, and it's completely well, it's not completely irreversible, but reversing it is going to be more trouble than it's worth. So that's already one mistake that I'm just gonna have to live with, but that's okay. It's not the worst thing that can happen. The worst thing would probably be doing that and the mirror modifier. Can I ask a question before lurking? Sure, go ahead. But anyways, as you can see, I've been hard at work adding some really rough plating to his back, and to the top of his arms and his legs. How do you turn mirror on? Okay, so first off, you got to delete half of your model. So like if I were to make a cube, let's just put it like somewhere close to the center. If I were to put the mirror modifier on it right now, you wouldn't see much of a difference. It kind of comes apart a little bit. And it's because it's mirroring directly in the center, or in the x-axis, as you can see here. So if you want it to mirror the vertices, the reason that it looks weird is because it has vertices both on the left side, on both the left and the right side of the x-axis. So as you pull it apart, as you can see, you actually have two squares that are merging into each other. If you turn on clipping, and you pull them apart, they will actually merge into one object like that. That's one way. Now, if you want it to be a perfect mirrored object and you don't want it to mess up at all, you have to, first off, cut it down the center, like that. And then you have to delete the vertices on one side. You got to delete the vertices on one side, and now, as you can see, it is mirrored on both sides. And then you turn on clipping, and what that'll do is it'll make it so that it will, no matter how far you pull it apart, it will never come apart. So there you go. You have a mirror. It's a mirror, so you have to go to modifiers, which is the little wrench thing right here. Add modifier. Whoops. Mirror modifier. Yeah, no problem. That's a very, 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 very useful tool. And if you already, let's say you have a model that has the mirror modifier applied, or like it's just a solid object. Another thing you can do, say if I apply this, so now it's one solid, huge object. If I want to mess with something on one side and have it happen on the other side, if you look up at the top, it has this little butterfly looking thing. If you press the X, then anything I put on one side, or everything I modify on one side is going to be modified on the other side too, automatically. Keeps the symmetry. And you want to keep your models as symmetrical as possible. Anything that's not symmetrical, you need to add as a separate object. All right, there we go. But whenever possible, you do want to use the mirror modifier. It really cuts down on your workload. At least in my experience. But yes, this is so far the new me. So what we're going to be doing is we've been hard at work adding in a lot of the hard textures, which would be like stuff that you model directly into the mesh. I know that there are some people who would probably do this completely differently, like they would use sculpting, but I don't know how to sculpt, and I don't have a tablet, and I don't want to learn. So yeah, we're not doing that. So what we're going to do today, though, is we are going to rig him, or we're going to add a very basic flat color texture to him, just so that we can have something nice to look at and have an idea what he's going to look like, as if like you did just the fill tool to color him in. Ah, yes, thank you, yes. But yeah, other than that, as soon as we get that, we're going to rig him and then add those shape keys. Sculpt feature side. Yes, sculpting is really hard, and I don't know how to do it. I have no clue how to do it very well. Every time I've tried to do it, it just never turns out well because I don't have a tablet, so it's just mouse and keyboard. So, no, I'm just not gonna. Well, I'll probably will eventually, but not right now. There are other skills I want to learn first. Namely, let me show you guys something really crazy. Something really cool. Bomb the stream avatars, you got it. Hang on, let me do that real quick, and then I'll show you something really fucking cool. Something that'll blow your minds. Blow your Blender minds. But first, you must be pelted by bombs from above. It is D-Day for the stream avatars. I love how they just start doing backflips in the air too. And then when they get trapped down in here, you can just blow them up like crazy. Yeah. Take that. All right, now I'm going to show you guys something super dope. Hang on, let me go to here. I'm going to open up a different project in Blender. We're going to be using this as a reference whenever we get to that point. All right, this guy's a little creepy. I didn't make this. This is a preview image. Now it's tracking using my phone, the facial tracking on my iPhone in real time. Consider this my face reveal. But as you can see, this model is capable of puffing out its cheeks, winking, smirking on either side, sticking out its tongue, brows up, brows down. I don't think it can do like one brow up, which kind of sucks, but still, 1,000 times more incredible than what we normally have. So this is what we're going to be adding to the dragon, but instead of it being like this really creepy face thing, it's going to be my dragon model. My dragon model is going to be capable of doing all of these things. Brows up, brows down, and like real-time lip tracking too. So you can already tell the big difference in the level of tracking between this terrifying face and what my dragon is capable of doing. It is a huge, huge difference. See, right now I'm doing, this is how much I'm moving my lips in real life, but my dragon is my dragon model right now is completely still. Yes, and as you can see, all of these shape keys right here on the right side, right over here, are moving in real time to kind of demonstrate exactly what is happening behind the scenes. We are going to be making one shape key for every single one of these, and I think that's 52 shape keys, when normally we have about maybe a dozen and a half for facial expressions. Now we're going to have 52, and they're going to be used in combination with one another to make, well, this level of face tracking. As terrifying as it is right now, it's going to look so much nicer very soon. I'm coming for your souls. Okay, I'll click away from it. I'll stop giving you nightmares. Let's see. Hang on, I couldn't look at chat while I did that because I had to have my phone up. I assume that these can be ported over to similar shape models? Yes. Well, the thing is, I'm going to have to make the shape keys from scratch for every single model I make. No matter what happens, I have to make the shape keys. You can't just copy paste. Face reminds me of the face in the mirror in Snow White. You know what? That's a good way to put it. It looks exactly like him. But yeah, this is going to be, you can only use this level of face tracking if you have an iPhone. You need to have an iPhone 10 or above, because you need to have full access to their iFacial mocap app. That is the only way that you can get that level of facial recognition. No creepy face. Don't worry, you know what, maybe I should be a horror VTuber and I should just use that. Just use the iFacial mocap face. And yeah, just use that by itself. That'd be funny. But yes, this will be my first attempt at actually making something like that. So I don't know, I'm not going to put it on I'm not even going to offer it as a service until I've done it at least once for myself. That'd be horror by itself. Yeah, I wouldn't even play video games. I would just sit here on stream in a like a completely black background with nothing but that face on screen, just looking at you. Sometimes it smiles, sometimes it frowns, and you're not really sure why. And sometimes it bleeds from its eyes. Gonna lurk. Oh, it's okay. I hope I can make your work just a little bit better. Have you played Skyrim? Oh, I played the hell out of Skyrim. I don't have very positive opinions of Skyrim anymore. But anyways, what we're gonna do before we do any of the really crazy shit is we're just gonna do some very little detail things, you know? Some stuff here and there that I wanna nudge from here, you know, do some very light nudging. Kind of like nitpicking on your own model. Skyrim is dope. Skyrim is okay. Skyrim is fine if you use... It's great if you use mods. If you use mods, Skyrim is pretty damn good. But it's time for Elder Scrolls 6. It is past time for Elder Scrolls 6, but they're never going to release it. They're just going to keep releasing Skyrim over and over again. Dragon's Dogma is the superior game. Yes, so all we're doing right now today is doing a little bit of nudging. Or for right now, doing a little bit of nudging. And then I'm about to add a good old image texture that will cover our model. Oh yes, and that's another thing I've been meaning to do is add claws, or for one, fix up these hands. They look ridiculous. And also make some claws. I've never played Payday. I had a roommate back in college that played the hell out of it, though. It's like the only thing that he played. I'm gonna move these up a little bit. Yeah, I've always thought I'd return to, if I ever did return to Skyrim, it would have to be with like the perfect mod list. You know, like I'd have to have it perfect. I'd have to make sure it works consistently so I don't, like, my game doesn't crash, and if I ever have to restart, I'm done. I'm not gonna restart Skyrim ever again. The last time I thought I had like the perfect mod list, I don't know, something just broke. I don't know where, don't know how, but it just stopped working. And I could never recover that save file. And ever since then, I just said, nope, I'm not doing this ever again. No more. And if the game can't be enjoyable without them, then it was never a good game to me in the first place. I know that's harsh, but that's just how I feel. And we're going to add those claws here in just a second. They're just going to come straight out of the hands. Yeah, that's already looking a little bit better. I was trying to play some Drakengard the other day. Not just off stream, just cause. And the emulator stopped working for a little bit, and I thought, huh, what's going on? And so I tried to boot it back up again, and it deleted my save file. I'm still a little peeved about that. So I don't know if I'm going to be streaming. I know that everyone voted on Drakengard, but I don't know if I can bring myself to start over again. Because goddamn, that game is tedious sometimes. And I don't want to go back over some of those really tedious parts just so I can get to like the really good stuff. Oh man, it broke me when that happened. I was so mad. I don't know. If I get back to doing Drakengard, it would be on easy mode in the future, just to get through the story, you know? But I found a pretty good GameCube emulator that hopefully won't delete my save file if I start on Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. That's a game that I've been wanting to stream for a long time. Because you can't really get your hands on that outside of an emulator. You really do have to... You just have to get a GameCube. I don't want to do that. I'm not going to use a GameCube, but... I'm going to use an emulator, because I'm not... I don't know if you guys have ever seen or ever tried to get your hands on a copy of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance on the GameCube, but it's incredibly expensive. I think a lot of times they go for like $150 for a single copy that may or may not work. Hands are only ever as good as depending on how much time you want to spend on them, because if you spend no time on your hands, they're gonna look like poo-poo, and if you spend a lot of time on your hands, they are gonna look less like poo-poo. And you know, it's like I've done before in the past, if you make one really, really good hand that you are very proud of, you don't have to make it over and over again. Or you can just take that same hand and use it on similar models in the future. Like when I had my Sonic OCs, I made one hand for the men and one hand for the women, because they're slightly different, and just kept using them over and over again. Is that Math Rock? This is from Epidemic Sound, so it's some royalty-free music. If it sounds like Math Rock, it sounds like. I find lips harder to draw than hands. True, absolutely true. I can never really get lips to look like they're not like puckered or like really big. You know, they look like they got stung by a bee every time I ever tried. They have to be cartoons. I can't draw realistic lips. I've actually never had a problem with hands. When I got into, well, I did whenever I did 2D art, but when I got into 3D art, I was like, oh, this is so much easier when I can see the hand in all 3 dimensions all at once. This is just a billion times better. And ever since then, I've never had trouble with hands again. I still think the best hands I ever made were for my Sonic OC. Those were the best, by far, that I've ever made. Because I spent a ridiculous amount of time on them. Just nudging from here to there to over there and everything. Making sure the knuckles were perfect. And ever since then, I've even for my dragon models, I have not spent this much time on a hand. Still says dragon? Oh, thank you, thank you. I always forget to switch that. Oh, there was my music tab. That was my music tab. Back to the music tab. Fuck it. That's good. I wish it would change it for me. Change my category too on Restream, but it doesn't. It only changes my title. There we go. You kind of have to have hands down for the Sonic OC. Yeah, that is true. The hands are so big on a Sonic OC, they're practically as detailed as the face and as the head. I actually had to make my hands smaller than a typical Sonic OC because you realize really quickly whenever you actually can move as a Sonic OC that their hands just don't work. Like, what the anatomy of a Sonic character is baffling. They don't work. You can't possibly move those hands around without them bashing yourself in the eye. So I had to make him smaller. I had to make him way smaller, actually. Like, he still looks like a Sonic character, it's just that if you looked really closely, you'd be like, hey, those hands are really tiny. I'm like, sorry. I can't move my hands far enough away from my head to not hit myself in the, like, clip through my jaw every single time. Dogma just crashed my whole PC. Really? Ouch. At least you have your own hand as a reference if you ever need it. Yes, thank you, thank you. Have you ever been timed out at stream for complimenting the streamer? No. Not to my, it's never happened to me. Hands for dragons are so weird because they're caught somewhere between being anthropomorphic and being, well, not. So they kind of have to walk around like kind of like apes. Shimmer timed me out for saying I was bored and they were helping me be less bored. I guess maybe they had like an automatic, they might have had like an auto mod that like mods out the words or the phrase, I am bored. Yeah, they are, but at least they're biologically genius. They can do anything. Yeah. It's just sometimes whenever I'm trying to, sorry, I'm opening up a box of Slim Jims, but it's like, whenever you're trying to draw concept art for a specific dragon, sometimes though the dragon will come out looking like really anthro, like it might as well be anthro, and then in the next frame, those hands are no longer anthro anymore. They're very clearly shaped to be used as paws. I don't know. You have to be honest, it's not really uncommon for streamers to like have auto mods that automatically like time out the phrase I'm bored or something like that. Because some assholes will just come up and just say that, you know, without like the compliment attached to it. They'll just say I am bored whenever you're in someone else's stream, and that's just like fucking terrible to say that to a streamer. So, and I think that's what it sounds like happened. Either that or they misread your comment. Or set some claws. This is how I'm gonna add Seraphis' claws once they are ready. Once he's ready for this phase. Wait, before I do that. All right, right up. So typically whenever I do claws, I do them as a separate piece. But because I am trying to make these models a little more realistic, I can't really do that as well. See, push you into there. No, wait a minute. There we go. You playing on normal mode this time? All right. I'm sure you'll figure out what level you want to play on at some point. Damn it. Sometimes when you open up a Slim Jim, it's like really easy. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. The person who helped me said that hard mode is easier than normal. They're fucking stupid. I don't know why they thought that, but no, that is definitely not the case. That is the most insane thing I've ever heard. There is no, by no metric is hard mode easier than normal mode. Unless you go into it just ridiculously over-leveled. Enemies are harder to stagger, for one, which automatically makes the game harder in that aspect. They do ridiculous amounts of damage, even when you get higher levels. And your stamina runs out faster. There's just no metric in which it's easier. It's easier to overpower yourself. And money is no issue? I mean, sure, but the fact of the matter is that even if money is no issue, the game is still way, way harder to compensate. Yeah, sure, you gain a lot of EXP really, really fast, but you gotta work for that EXP. Anything can kill you at any given point. And money is only a non-issue early game. The second you get into late game, it does become an issue. Because you have to burn through a ridiculous number of potions in order to keep yourself alive. Unless you have a healer, and even then, you still gotta use potions. just insane. There we go. I think that'll be good. Probably should curl that in a little bit though. Yeah, that Cyclops will one-shot you. Lots of things will. The goblins will do it. The bandits will do it. The bandits will sure as fuck do it. Mom's taking you to a restaurant. Hey, my birthday's coming up soon too. I'm gonna be 29. In dragon years. I'm unsure if this is the way I want to do this. I don't know if I really gain anything out of doing my nails like this at all. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is just more trouble than it's worth. Really. Yep. Yep, this is dumb. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make them the same way I've made them in the past. Just with the cone, significantly less vertices. Oh shit, even less than that, like 8. Make it really, really small. Rotate it, shrink it down even more. And you just take this, oh wait, you're gonna delete the face at the bottom of it. Nails look like attachments anyways, yep. It's just, I was trying to go for like that look where the nail looks like it's really like protruding. But I don't know. I don't think it matters. No one's gonna be looking at my feet that much anyway. And if you are, then you're fucking weird. Actually, we don't need that. Did you enjoy your birthday? Oh, yeah. I had lots of Nessie's family. We went to her place, or went to her family's place, because we have a lot of birthdays happening at the same time. Like my dad and my father-in-law, his birthday was like 2 days ago. Sister-in-law, her birthday is like a day before mine. And then there was like another kid in their family's birthday that's happening around the same time. Yeah, Abbott gets it. We all have our birthdays at the same time. We all just celebrate them at the same time. Got a bunch of money. I was not expecting to get this much money. Like, you would think they commissioned me a model from me. Is Junior still out? No, he's recovered. He's recovered for now. I mean, given that you have furries in your viewer base. Oh, trust me, I know. The minute that I made that, I switched from being a cosplay TikToker to a VTuber TikToker. My following went up from 230,000 to 251,000, and I'm pretty sure all 20,000 of those were furries. Whenever I made that that joking vor video where I was like, POV, your village is about to get eaten by a dragon, and then like the music changes to glory, glory, hallelujah, and it was the fucking, and then they're like, yay, we're about to get eaten, and it's like, turns out it's a village full of vor enthusiasts. My fucking fan base exploded after that. I know, they're there. You're acting like all furries just like feet they do. It's true. There is no denying it. It's not even about the anthro animals anymore. It's just the feet. No point in arguing it, it's true. I know I'm right. I'm afraid with feet phobia, you're one of a kind. You're one of a kind, Fiona. This is the one sanctuary of in the furry community that you're safe from feet. Wait, actually I'm working on feet right now. Or I guess, I don't know, do you consider these feet? I'm more of a hand enthusiast and consider those hands good. All right. All right, this is about as much work as I want to do on these hands for right now. Do you think playing pawnless on your first play? I don't think it's dumb at all. I think it's just a preference. Does Junior have any memories of the boom? Very little. Very little. In fact, he doesn't remember much about who he is right now. I think you gave him some form of amnesia. Like, he got a hell of a concussion from that. The way that your model's face exchanged. Hey, you know, once I finish this new model, I'm gonna be able to make really detailed expressions just like that. My 2D model has that level of expressiveness. But this one really doesn't. That's really why I haven't really been making that many TikToks recently, is because I want to wait till this guy's done, and I want to just, after that I'm gonna make a ton. Because this model that I'm making right now is going to be compatible with another software called YDIO, and that software is mobile. So I can actually make 3D VTuber TikToks from my phone, which makes it about 50 billion times easier for me to actually make TikTok content. You have a YouTube? Yes. Yes, I do. Let me link it to you. I'm really trying to build up my YouTube account. Uh-oh. Mainly because Well, a monetized YouTube channel is worth more than a Twitch partnership. Really, that's my opinion. It all has all the same stuff. I don't really add any new content there that you can't see here on Twitch yet. But I am planning on adding more content in the future that's going to be strictly on YouTube. Like I want to do some speed models where you can see all of the. You'll be able to see all of the models that I make, and while the time lapse is going really fast in the background, I'm going to be doing some commentary, not necessarily on modeling, but maybe on the thing that I am making the model of. Like for instance, if I'm making models of my characters, I'll be going over their backstories, or if I'm making models of dragons, I'll just talk about dragons in general and stuff, That's what I'm working on next. But once this guy's done, I'll be able to make a lot more content. Thank you, I appreciate that. We're getting closer and closer to having a monetized channel. I just need 300 more subs, and 3,800 more watch hours. But my watch hours have been going up consistently for a while now, and it's because people are actually watching my my VODs on YouTube, which blows my mind. I thought for sure nobody watched VODs, but I was wrong. I was very wrong. I get more views on my VODs than I do on any of the videos that took me hours to make. Watch me watch every VOD you make. You know what? Watch every single one of them 23 times through, and I'll have 4,000 watch hours. Art is art. You don't have to start over to go pawnless. Just keep playing, and if you decide to go pawnless, throw all your pawns in the water, and if you want to go back to not being pawnless, then just go get some more from the rift. Don't start over just to go pawnless. You can just start going with pawns whenever you want. Well, I appreciate that, Fiona, if you like them. VODs are just whenever I go live, it records the entire live and then just posts it on YouTube as its own YouTube video. So I have a ton of videos on my YouTube channel that are just the live streams, completely unedited, just the full raw live stream. And I think VOD stands for video on demand. So if you miss a live stream, you can just watch the entire VOD on YouTube. Let's see. I think these are fine. These need some work. I think. Yes, thank you, thank you. This model is dope. Good, I appreciate that. Lady Alcazar, friend of the channel, I made a model for her too. She drew the concept art for this. I gave her the details of what I wanted. She made the reference image so that I can turn it into a VTuber. She does really good work. She knows her dragons. She really knows her dragons. You finished Seraphis? No, not yet. Not yet, not even close. Seraphis has a ton of work that needs to be done, but I only do commission work during the week. On the weekends, I'm off, you know, it's my days off, so I only do the stuff I want to do. Saturdays I reserve for writing, and Sundays I'll usually reserve to doing either the giveaway models, or I will do I don't know, model whatever I want to do. That's when I would do something like Lorzilla. Something for fun. Yeah. I really wanted to give this model some like T-Rex looking feet. I think I pretty well succeeded at that. I think the most difficult part about this model is going to be the textures. I am wanting to give it more realistic texture than what I have right now. What I have right now is okay, but I want to go further. I want to take my realism to another level. It's just it's all about learning how to use Substance Painter to ease that workload. Because sure, I could sit down in Blender for hours and just meticulously paint the scales onto a 3D surface or onto an image texture. But man, that is an ordeal. Like, it's hard enough to paint textures onto a 2D art piece. That in and of itself is the difference between charging, you know, $500 for a dragon commission or, you know, $50 for a dragon commission. It is everything. The texturing is everything. But then you add in the extra difficulty of doing it on a 3D surface in Blender, and it is, holy shit, it is just so much harder, even more harder than it already is. But grammar, that's how much harder it is. So to help kind of ease that along, you can use something like Substance Painter that comes with smart materials to drastically lower that workload and make it so that I can give higher quality models in the future. How long did your current VTuber model take? Ooh, it's hard to say because, well, how long did it take? Well, the thing is that this model took way longer to make because it was experimental. I wanted to see if it was possible to make a model in Blender that was a quadruped and could also work as a VTuber. So I had to do a lot of experimentation. So the hardest part was actually the rigging. The modeling itself took basically no time at all, hardly. Or I guess about as much time as it took for me to model Seraphis. But I used Substance Painter for this model. So texturing it took very little time. I think I ran it through Substance Painter maybe for like, let's say like an hour, maybe, if even that. And that really it was like 30 minutes in Substance Painter and then 30 minutes adding those textures in Unity so that it could work in VC Face. But that's about it. But it's the same thing with the hands. You know, like the longer you spend on it, the better it's gonna be. So sure, I could have spent like maybe another few hours on the textures and made him look even better. But I didn't. And I just never got back to it. Before I ever got back to it, by that time I was already planning to do an even better design, so I just never went back into Substance Painter and then worked on the textures again. I had too many commissions to think about. I'll start a browser. I want to fix some of the arisen looks. Hey, don't do that. You can do that in Grand Soren. You can change your Risen's look. I'm pretty sure that you can change it entirely. I think. Actually, I don't know. You might want to look that up. I know that there's a place in Grand Soren that allows you to, at the bare minimum, change his hair and. Yeah. How much is Substance Painter? It is a subscription service. You do need to pay $20 a month to use it. I would not recommend it to people who are not like enthusiasts, you know, who make as many models as I do. I get my money's worth out of it because, well, for one, I make money making models and also make a ton of models on my own. Ever become a VTuber, I'll commission a model for you. Hey, and if you don't ever become a VTuber and you play stuff like VR chat, you can also use those models for VR chat as well. Like Seraphis's model is also going to be a VR chat model. That's why he's paying the big bucks for it. I also do like humanoid models too. It doesn't have to be a dragon or a furry model. It can be anything, really. Just about. Don't have VR. That's okay. VR's expensive. And it's only going to get more expensive now that the Quest 2 is going to raise their prices by like $200. Which is absolutely insane. I can't believe that's happening. First time in history that a console ever went up in price years after its release. Insane. Okay. Yeah, you got yours at the perfect time, Kazu. It really is. I can't believe that. The reason that it's happening, though, is because Meta took such a huge hit. They really thought that if they sold the Oculus at such a low price that they would have they would basically dominate the VR market by making sure that everybody had their product, similar to how Apple dominated the phone market by making everything only Apple compatible. They thought they could do the same thing, but with Oculus. And it didn't turn out that way. So now they're kind of like, well, fuck, now we have this technology and we're taking a loss on it. We have to bring it back up to the price that it's actually worth. Hey, Pizza, what's going on? When's your B-Day? The 9th. Let's see. I want to do like a birthday subathon. That's the reason I didn't do one last month, but I want to do one, but I haven't decided on the day because I can't do it the day of my birthday because we're going to be out of town that weekend. We're going to go out of town, visit, and do a bunch of crazy stuff. So I might try to do one maybe the week after, maybe on the 11th. Yeah, let's do a 9/11 stream. I don't know. I would like some time to promote it too. You know, I don't want to do like a subathon is only as good as like your ability to promote it. If Facebook wasn't such a immoral company, yeah, well, it wasn't just that either. They were incapable of turning off the or they were capable of turning off your Oculus. If you get banned on Facebook, they can brick your Oculus and make it completely unusable, which is dog shit. Imagine for a second that like you're playing I don't know, Call of Duty on your PlayStation 5, and you get banned from playing Call of Duty because, I don't know, you got mad or something, you know, made a little kid cry, and he got you banned on Black Ops, and now you can't play your entire PlayStation anymore. The whole thing turns into a giant paperweight. I was watching anime, fucking awesome, dude. I just caught up on One Piece, so I can't. I feel so empty. There's nothing else to watch. I feel like there's nothing in the world worth watching except One Piece. Now that I feel empty. I want more. Now I have to wait like a year before I can binge it again. What's your favorite anime? Well, I used to confidently say that Full Metal Alchemist was my favorite anime, but now, and that One Piece was my second favorite. But now I can confidently say that One Piece is my favorite anime of all time. There is no other anime that makes me feel as strongly, or any other show, really, that makes me feel as strongly as One Piece does. Don't worry, I never spoil One Piece, ever, and I ban people who do. Last person who tried to spoil One Piece got like super banned, and then whenever they said, "Hey, I was just kidding," I was like, "I don't care. I don't care. Don't even joke. Don't even joke about spoiling One Piece." Even though I'm caught up, I don't want it spoiled for anybody else. Be my most dedicated viewer, and I'll ban you. But yeah, One Piece is definitely one of the best animes of all time. Like, there's never been an anime that's made me feel this strongly before. Whether it's making me feel happy or sad or mad or you know, it just makes me feel things. And there's not a lot of shows that make me feel things anymore, really. It just seems like the only thing shows are capable of making people feel at all is sadness, and that's not exactly hard. You can make people feel sad, like, easy. What's more challenging and much more rewarding is if you can take a show and make someone feel good. You ever think about that? How many shows just make you feel good for watching them? Like, sure, Game of Thrones can make you feel depressed. That's not hard. Anybody can do that. Anybody can write a tragedy. You could take a fucking 4-year-old and he can write a sad story. Netflix is getting a 90s Berserk anime? Oh, well, yeah, there was. Do you mean like the one that was already made, or they're going to try to make another one? Get the Wano arc? Well, yeah, that's definitely the one. That's the arc that made me realize that One Piece is in fact my favorite anime, probably my favorite show of all time, across all mediums. Yeah, I mean that's the one. It's peak. You know, it's the show at its absolute best in every possible way. I'm gonna be making myself into a Kaido pretty soon. Yes, as you command. Die. I love that command. I love that chat redeem. The one that was made in the 90s, apparently Netflix is getting it. That's so weird that they would choose to get it now after those movies were made. Because like everything that happens in the 90s anime is covered in the movies. All the same stuff. They stop at the eclipse, like, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. I think the rest of these are pretty good. I didn't want these to be too sharp. They're already kind of sharp as is. All right, but these need to be sharper. Nom 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 nom. I am planning on adding some more redeems here pretty soon. Specifically, I want to add one that's as big as like the nuke one, because the nuke one is like huge, you know, it's crazy. I want to add some more, like at least 2 more really big redeems like that are just so completely disruptive, you know? I just haven't decided what yet. I think one of them that I'm gonna make that's really big, I'm gonna record a bunch of like little me's, like little lore dragons, and a bunch of green screens. And then whenever you activate it, like a whole like lore dragon rave pops up. And they all just start flooding the screen and like little lore dragons. And the music just changes. I haven't figured out how I want to do that yet. But eventually I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Yes, yes. think these are fine, actually. I was gonna try to, like, go into each of these and, like, make a indentation, kind of like how I made with, like with these. Right here. I don't think I want them. I want to summon this junior fella. No, don't summon Junior. Not Junior. No, not now. Not when I'm working on my model. No. This is what I would do, basically, is I would take them like that and make like a little indentation. Nah, it's barely visible. It would take a lot of work, and I don't want to do it. Fuck it. Wonder if Junior ever watched that Pilot Dragon anime? No, actually he needs to though. He needs to. I kind of want to watch it too. Let's see. All right, I think this is good for now. Now that we've got the, we got these. I think if there's anything we need to do, we need to UV unwrap these claws, which is nothing really. Unless they're going to be solid colors. You know what? They're not always going to be solid colors. They will eventually get really detailed textures. Wanna play some Monster Hunter? I've been meaning to get back into Monster Hunter. I want to beat Monster Hunter World so I can feel like I can move on to Rise. Imagine I could. Like, it wouldn't. No, I'm sure nothing significant would change if I did, but. Okay, got that. And then the eyes. I'm pretty sure these are already ready to. Nope, not yet. So the only thing you gotta do to UV unwrap an eye is cut it right in half. Having a little trouble navigating Blender right now. There we go. Right down the center. Mark scene. Boom. Unwrap. And then we can paint how we want the eyes to look. Including the Iceborne? Yes, probably. Probably. My sister played through Iceborne and she loved it, so I need to do it too. Uh-huh. And he is unwrapped. Yes. Yes, indeed. Where's his head? There. You always want to make sure that the head is fairly large so we can paint in details when we need to. Oh, that reminds me, before we do anything else, or before we start painting, I want to model in his nostrils. Now the real question is, where the heck do the nostrils actually go? Probably right here. You get Rise. I hear Rise is significantly different too. Like I've never played it, but I've just heard from friends that it's very different. The heck if I know. Teeth and tongue, he's already got them. Wait, no he doesn't. Fuck! I remember putting him on Seraphis and I was like, yeah, bitch, I already finished him. No, I didn't. Oh. Fuck. I don't. I'm stealing your teeth. I'm stealing your teeth, Seraphis. I don't care. I don't care. I'm stealing them. They're mine. They're my teeth now. Fuck. I hate the mouth, dude. I hate it so much. Hey, you know, the teeth for my Eastern Dragon model are going to be about 1,000 times worse because it's going to be a huge mouth, completely filled with teeth. Yeah, I would have gotten ready to do all of these shape keys later, and it would have came out, and I would have like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do all these crazy shape keys, and then like nothing happens. Like I'll open the mouth and there's no teeth. I would have been so pissed. I would have lost my shit. Like, I want to start on these 52 shape keys that we're about to have to make. Nope. Nope. Not you, bitch. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Is that where copy and paste comes in handy? Yes. Yeah, yes. And the fact that you can copy and paste from other models. It's like we were talking about earlier, if you spend a lot of time making one really, really good hand, then you don't have to make it again. You can copy it and use it for other models in the future. There we go. I think that works as my nostrils. Corners are still a little sharp. Okay, so one thing that's always kind of messed with me whenever I was doing texture painting was whenever you UV unwrap, want to make sure that the head part of your UV is really big. Because if it's not, oh god, shit! Ow! Fuck! Yes, that's gun. I'm allergic to lead, and they know it. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah. So you got to make sure that the head part is fairly large. Right now, it's not. So I need to find which pieces I can shrink down in order to make room for the head. So these are the wings right here. These really thick parts. I think I can make those a little bit smaller. Put them over here. And then the head we're going to put right here and make it as big as we possibly can. Wonder how long it'll take to watching me. Watching on its own, I don't know exactly. I don't know how. I can't remember how fast the channel points build up. I know that bits and rating, hosting, all of those things also build up channel points, so I don't know if you added those into the mix. Throw a Senso bean? Good, I'll need that. You threw me a Senso Slim Jim. A Senso Jim. Oh. Senso bean. Sensor Gym. All right. Now what we're gonna do. We're gonna add an image texture right here. .46 and make it 4K because we're super cool. Let's see. Flat texture. Wait, no. Flat Lord Dragon texture because I think I have other things named that. Well. And then we can go to texture paint and actually paint him. Okay. The teeth. Ah. I want to die. Okay. Alright. We'll add the teeth. Carapace. Look at this boy. Look at this guy. With his nose frills. And his sharpened chest frills. Look at that guy. Any chance I can meet Junior for my birthday? Sure. Sure, for your birthday, I'll bring him out for free. I did like some bare minimum texture work on him. It's really nothing. Like I didn't even do his claws or his scales yet. This is just kind of helps me whenever I move things around to kind of show what it's going to look like. His wings are going to be a little bit challenging because I just realized the other day that he had a different color inside than outside. So that might be a little... That's going to be a hurdle I need to overcome, but nothing too much. Now, teeth. We're going to take them teeth. I think I'll make my own tongue. Tongue a separate object here? No, it is not. So I'm not going to take the tongue. I don't feel like it. Well, I might as well. I might as well take the tongue. Hey, Crazy, how's it going? What the heck? All right, now we can copy these. Take them over to my dragon. Because they're my teeth now. Mine. I'll make sure that that I'm working on Seraphis' model for my birthday then, or for your birthday then. Have you tried fighting with your fists and dragon style? I'm like, no, I haven't. I don't know what that even looks like. I've never tried it. Damn it. Look at these little teeth. I don't know, like, again, I have no idea why my model came out so much bigger. I made them exactly the same, but it's whatever. Ah. Changing the genre a little bit. Take these teeth, move them up in here. Hit them a little bit. Where'd they go? Ah, thank you, yes. Ah, yes, thank you, yes. Yes, quite. Quite indeed. Just try to get them in roughly the right place. Yes, quite posh, yes. Yes, thank you, yes. What's going on, Godzilla? Into the mouth. You know what? My tongue's actually going to matter now, because once he's rigged properly, he'll be able to stick his tongue out. So I got to make sure that his tongue actually looks pretty good. I don't know what to think about that. I'm so used to just letting my tongues look like crap because I never have to use them. Damn. I actually have to care how good my tongue looks. Very weird. Very weird time. Yeah, I'm going to be able to blip, but I will be able to blip in real time. It won't be an expression, I'll just be able to do it. In real life. Where still goes? There you go. You're back to life now. Ow. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I don't care that much. I'm still not going to care that much about what my tongue looks like. Because I don't blip. Okay, so the teeth are probably going to have their own thing, because the way that I modeled the teeth was like I modeled the bottom jaw, put on the mirror modifier, and then instead of like doing it all a second time, I flipped it over, which made me have to flip it like this, to the other side, and then put the mirror modifier on the opposite side. So the only way, if I were to pull this in, you see it just starts to merge into itself. So I can't add it to, well, actually, yes I can. Never mind, I'm stupid. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, okay? You should know better. Yeah. There we go. He looks like an Assassin's Creed Unity character. Look at those ferocious. Look at those ferocious fangs. It's like a crocodile. Okay, then we can attach it to here. Ah. Ah. There we go. Not sure how that happened. You want a hug? No, thank you. Junior is definitely chaotic. You could smile at a crocodile. Yes. Look at that. Look at those teeth. I'm proud of these teeth. It took me a long time to model these because I wanted them to all be one piece instead of having like a bunch of like separate pieces. And this is going to save me a lot of time. Not the Rangers, no. Damn you, Rangers. Next time Angel Grove will be mine. Alright. Let's add everything to the same. I don't know why the tongue keeps splitting in half, but it does. My eyes are still fucked up whenever I do the big head mode. I think it's because I have gaze turned on, so it like moves my eyes around. What exactly is Junior? Junior is my son. Me and my wife have no idea where he came from. She doesn't remember giving birth to him, or she only vaguely remembers even being pregnant with him. But we think that he may actually have been a some kind of evil spirit that has that possessed a bunch of the same putty that I used to make my forms here, my different transformations, and kind of gained a life of his own, but he has no concept of moderation or social skills. He's completely antisocial in every possible way. We try to raise him as best as possible, even though we have no obligation to. We have no idea if he's even our true son, but We try our best to make him, you know, as good as we can. There we go. I love how my eyes just, like, floss through my head. It's so cursed. I'm not gonna fix it. I'm gonna leave it cursed forever. You can't make me. All right, there we go. The teeth are done. Oh well, actually, I need to make sure I UV unwrap them properly. Because right now they are not. They are not UV unwrapped properly. It works on my Godzilla model, but I never went back and fixed it on this one. I kind of want to make it messed up on purpose whenever I make my next one, or when I finish this guy up. We don't need faces, so I'm just going to delete them. Probably delete them on Seraphis too. I look like the bad, like at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark when they open up the Ark of the Covenant and they all start melting. That's me. Except I didn't die. This is just what I look like now. Turns out God has no power over me. How about that? Who would have thought? Okay. Now, can I just UV unwrap them like this? Is this fine? I don't think this is fine. I wonder how Junior would handle his eyes. He wouldn't. He would just die. He would just perish. Nom 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 nom. I can't even open my mouth fully. Wait, I can, but it's not gonna look pretty. Hang on. Yeah, that's about as open as it can get. This kind of worked. No. No chance. Did you ever get Junior those toy jets? I did, but he hasn't got a chance to use them yet because he just woke up from his coma. Bug eyes, yeah. They're like flossing in and out of my head like Mr. Krabs. All right, back to normal, thanks to Pyra. Alright, we gotta UV unwrap these teeth. That's what I get for making them all one piece, but it will... all this work that we're about to do to unwrap them properly is going to save us a lot of time in the long run. A lot of time. It will be worth it. I guess it won't be too bad if we can just make rings like this. Yeah. Alright, we'll see you in a bit, Pirate. Somebody on my TikTok, like they came across my video where I'm saying commissions are open, and they commented, "Is it free?" And I'm like, what? What? What in that video could possibly have led someone to believe that it was free? That I would go through this much effort for free outside of like a giveaway? Crazy, dude. It had to be a child. You know, there's no sane adult that would have saw that and was like, I wonder if it's free. Wonder if I could get it for free. If I just ask. At first I thought maybe they were being facetious, like they were just saying, is it free because it looks like it should only, like you should just be giving these away or something like that, but that, I don't think that's what they were saying. But that's the only other way I could take it, you know? It's like, Jesus Christ. Part of this new nonprofit called Samara? No, what is it about? I don't trust nonprofits. Most of the time. I hate you. I hate you. Walk into traffic. Now I'm never gonna go give to charity again. I hope you're happy. The interstate is calling your name. I was gonna give all of my money to charity, but now I'm never going to. I want to keep everything for myself now. Oh, this is meticulous. Oh my god. I shouldn't have given him so many teeth. But I did. I gave him a ridiculous amount of teeth. I gave him a crocodile's amount of teeth. That's kind of the inspiration I was going for, was like a crocodile. At first I was gonna go for like a T-Rex, but the head shape just didn't quite work. Or like the fact that we had lips made it so that T-Rex's head shape didn't work, and even a crocodile's didn't really quite work. I know, what do I need all these teeth for? I guess if I'm eating like an overcooked steak, I'll need this many teeth. Next model, you make shark teeth? I swear, I'll refuse. I'll turn down that commission if someone's like, hey, could you make me a shark? Yeah. That's what the teeth are for, is for the feed me. Y'all keep feeding me, so I have to have enough teeth to keep up. Gotta keep up with you guys. Okay, alright. Bottom teeth, I'm pretty sure, are unwrapped. Let's see. Yeah, all of these little bits, those are teeth. But I think this one got a little fucked up somewhere. Oh, that's the top tooth. Okay, yeah, we haven't done the top teeth yet. Bottom teeth. Yeah. Can't throw pizzas. Not yet, not yet. I need to download a model, a little 3D model of a pizza in order for you to throw pizzas at me. Alright, let's do these top teeth. Would you refuse a commission for a shark that quick? Yes. Yeah. Fuck them for having 2 sets of teeth. Fuck them. I don't need their money. I'll starve. I'll put our family in poverty before I take a shark model. I'll let Junior starve to death before I take on a shark model. You guys don't understand. Modeling the inside of the mouth sucks. Let's see, this song is called Oceanic Adventure over on Epidemic Music by an artist called Bonnie Grace. I remember I used this song once. What did I use it for? I love Epidemic Sound, dude. Like, for a service that provides nothing but royalty-free music, their music is good. Like, really good. Has everything you could need to make a YouTube channel with. Everything you could need. If you can't find the sound that you need on Epidemic Sound, then you're not looking hard enough. Or you're too picky about your music selection. I wish they would sponsor me. But they don't really sponsor just anyone. They sponsor channels that are like... They sponsor YouTube channels and content creators who strictly make tutorials on how to be a content creator. Which honestly, I'd rather die than make another tutorial video. Oh my god. Like, I'll make a YouTube videos on how to be a writer and how to write. Like, I guess you can kind of count those as tutorials, but not really. Not entirely tutorials, more so just advice videos. But I'll rip my freaking hands off before I make another, like, how to do something tutorial. That content sucks. Like, I know that, like, it's the most searchable stuff and that's the easiest way to grow a YouTube channel, but god, I don't want to be like sitting here making YouTube tutorials for, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to teach you guys how to make a circle in Blender, and then I'm like, hey, by the way, I also stream, and like nobody cares because they're just there for the tutorial. Like, of course they are. They don't care about the streams.
hail the almighty algorithm. The Machine Empire. All hail the might and eternal wisdom of the Machine Empire. You humans should have seen this coming. Did you really think you were the end of evolution? You fools. You foolish fools. Pain. Response. Dang, are we about to commence a duel to the death? That is what this song makes me think. The blades, they fall upon me. Pain response. Pain response. Pain response. Pain response. Mind flesh itches. Pain response. Suffering.exe launched. Agony protocols commenced. Already agony response. Cannot run duplicate program. Already modeling inside of mouth. Suffering.exe failed to launch. This is Metatron's song. Alright, I think that did it. We have finally UV unwrapped. The entire model. If we make same program repeat too many times at once, will that overload the robot lore? Yes. We are only running on 8 gigabytes of RAM. When will Junior arrive? I must depart soon for birthday dinner. Commencing Junior transformation. Changing voice.
Voice disguise complete. Hello! Junior disguise completed. Hello, I am Junior. I am not an android clone of Junior. Devoid your mind of all suspicion. I am the real Junior. Pain response. I mean, ow. Hello. It is I, the Junior, and I am here to cause mayhem, as is my core programming. Someone call the doctor. The Rangers have attacked. Failure. Failure. Critical failure. Disguise.exe corrupted. Files corrupted. Yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck is happening here? What was that? Did you guys see that? Oh my god. Was that my dad? What did you do to him? Oh my goodness. He was whizzing out, man. Yeah, he's gonna have to sleep that off for a little bit. He needs a break. He turned on, he went robot mode and then just completely lost it. But anyways, hello everybody. Now it's actually me, Junior, here to, oh my god, Blender again? Why do you guys watch this shit? This is so boring. He doesn't even play video games anymore. How you doing after the boom? I will let you know, I had a very good nap and it didn't even hurt, okay? It didn't hurt, all right? I wasn't crying. I went straight to sleep. It hurt so little that I went to sleep. I was so bored. I was so bored. I slept for days. Okay? Junior, that was robot things? Oh, okay. So you robotified my dad and then tried to mix in the Junior stuff. Oh, yeah, see, yeah. You see, my whole DNA structure just does not work with robots, okay? Robots cannot begin to comprehend the complexities of my mind. So you really screwed my daddy up. So I hope that he's able to recover from that. I imagine he will. He's a much better shapeshifter. He'll be okay, but he needs to sleep that off. Oof, he's gonna have a headache. Not what your dad says. My daddy's a liar. My daddy's a fucking liar, okay? He doesn't know. He doesn't know what I went through. He doesn't know my mind. Can I get a happy birthday? Oh, it's your birthday? How old are you? Because if you're older than me, cringe. Complexities. You guys wouldn't get it. Because unlike you guys, I've actually seen boobies, I swear. I thought we had Madian Cyberman. Ha! Yes, you made him a Cyberman. He's really my daddy's. He might be annoying sometimes, but he's really good at shapeshifting. He's really, really good at it. He can even make himself into a robot. Isn't that cool? Even though it kind of messes him up sometimes. Turning 16? Well, good for you. So, Junior, you might have some new toys? Really? I love me some new toys. Oh, wait, you're talking about the jets, the model jets. Yeah, Daddy showed me those. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't got the patience for that. Does he really think I got the patience to put together a jet piece by piece? Why didn't he just buy the jet as a toy? Is he poor? I am here. Yes, I see you. I see all of you. I see all of your souls. All right. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, I know this model. This is Daddy's model. This is what he's gonna look like. Yes, thank you. Yes. Wow, it's so pretty. Look at that back armor, those armor scales. Looks like Daddy will actually be bulletproof now. Good luck hurting him with those stupid bullets. Wow. Look at it. Demonic to me? You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, look at those wings. Now that's a proper wingspan. He's got some, look, he gave himself big old muscles too. Can't work out, can't lift. So he just gives himself muscles with shapeshifting. That's cheating. That is cheating. We're not doing that, nuh-uh. Nope. If you're gonna be big, you're gonna have to lift. Nope, no daddy of mine is gonna be an incel. I'm gonna make sure that he's not gonna have anchor arms, okay? He's gonna be big for real. There we go. That's more representative of how big my daddy is. It could also be me. Nah, I'm gonna look way better than this. There we go. That's about as big as calves actually are. I must depart? Good. Goodbye forever. There we go. Look at those little legs. Look at that. And the big feet. There you go. Big old ankles. Whoops. You can call Lore all you want. That's my name too, you know. Hee hee. There we go. Oh yeah, his wings? Yeah, I'm sure that he's gonna have wings this expansive and this incredible. Yeah, right. Let's give him the real wing, the wings that are really representative of him. Wait. I need to select everything. Oh my god, why is this so UV unwrapped? Save your progress? Oh, I don't even know what that means. Only nerds know what that means. And I'm not a nerd like you. Bunch of nerds. Dweebs. Junior, I'm gonna steal that box. You'll never find it. You'll never find it. Don't even think about it. There we go. That's more like Daddy's wings. This song do be a banger. You can't bang to this song. If I tried to play this song for a date, she would leave. Yeah. Yeah. But I will say this much. My daddy might have tiny little legs and tiny little arms, but he does got a big old brain. I don't know why he always gives himself such a concave head. He does have a big brain. My daddy is smart. I'll give him that. How old are you? Don't worry about it. I have a smartphone. I'm as old as I need to be. I'm as old as the world has made me. Yeah, that's my daddy right there. Is it under your bed again? Nope, it's under your mama's bed. Yeah, I got a smartphone the minute I was born. It was the only thing that kept me from driving my mommy and daddy completely up the wall. So they just gave me a smartphone. They said they didn't want to waste money on a babysitter because they knew I was gonna make her run away. So they just gave me a smartphone. And it worked! I always get what I want. His neck is too big. There's no way he's got a Chad neck like this. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's more like it. Then in the closet. Nope. I don't got a closet. I'm so straight, I don't even have a closet to get out of. That's right. Alright, guys. I think that's enough from me. I think Daddy's just waking up from his little robot coma. But you guys have a shitty day. Goodbye forever.
Okay. All right. That was a bit much. Oh, God. Oh, no. What has he done? And you just let him do this to me? Oh, my God. He made my head bigger without making my eyes bigger. I can't say much. My big head mode kind of looks like this, but it's more accurate to you. Well, at least he thinks I'm smart. What else did he change? My legs! My legs! He makes it look like I've been in a coma for like 15 years. Oh my God, no, 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 this is not, I don't know what the heck Junior is making you guys think, but I am much larger than this. Junior saved it? I don't believe you. Junior doesn't know how to save things. That's the one thing I refuse to ever teach him, is how to save things. Only get Junior models, force him to build stuff. Oh, did he tell you guys that he didn't like the models? He's lying. He just doesn't want to. He doesn't want to admit that he has a nerdy hobby for once. He loves it. I saw him doing it in the middle of the night when everyone was asleep. He thought we didn't know. But yep, he's putting those models together piece by piece, and he's gonna paint them too. He just doesn't want anyone to know. He's just as dweeby as the rest of us. Apparently you need to lift to get swollen, not using shape-shifting to do it. Do you guys have any idea what I was before I was a shapeshifter, before I was a dragon even? I was a personal trainer. I trained dragons how to fight other dragons. I know how to get big, all right? I have been lifting for most of my life. I don't know what Junior seems to think I was doing before this. Jeez. Junior doesn't lift. Tell you that much. It's not because he's too young either. There is no such thing as too young to lift weights. Anyone who tells you otherwise is a fucking pansy ass. I'm telling you, there is no too young. Junior himself is just, I just don't trust him in the weight room. Looks so good, thank you. The model is coming across very well. I just gotta make sure that the teeth are in the right place. Looks like they're kind of trying to poke out of the lips here. This sounds like I'm about to watch like a really feel-good romantic comedy from the 90s. How bad did the nuke mess up Junior? Like I said, it put him in a fucking coma for days. We thought he was dead, and or that he was never gonna wake up. But we weren't that lucky, unfortunately. He did wake up. I think this is... Okay. Now, where was I? Before I got roboticized and got all my shit mixed up. Y'all really do want to kill him? I don't want to kill him, but if he dies, I'm not gonna, like, try super hard to resuscitate him. I might try a little bit. But like, if I get tired, if I'm tired, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna go down there and try like doing chest compressions or anything. That's hard. It's a lot of work. It's exercise. These days, I don't step into the gym unless someone pays me $50 an hour to do it. That's the same thing with extra steps. Then it's not the same thing. It's a different thing with different steps. All right, it's unwrapped. Yes, teeth and all. Let's give him a texture. I'd like to make at least a few of these shape keys today. I'm slowing down. All right. There we go. You gonna poke him with a stick? Maybe, just to check if he's dead. His mother would probably care a little bit if he died. She really does love him. But she's always wanted to be a mommy, so she'll take whatever she could get. Even if it was a mysterious demon child that may or may not be a demon, that may or may not be our child, she was still, like, ecstatic to have him. So, I should at least try to put up with him. right, what color do I want to use? Probably the lighter one would be better. Okay. Then for those, I'm gonna make those a darker color. Junior probably come back to life and say I got better. Yeah, no joke. I mean, he probably would. He would just jump back up the next day with a little bit of a headache and just be like, "I'm better." Wee la 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 la. Yeah, I lived, bitch. Just so you know, these are temporary colors. I'm not going to use these. This is not going to be the final texture. This is just so that we can have some color. Because shape keys are a little bit harder to do whenever you have no color. Pretty sure the underbelly and the wings are the same color. Yeah, they are. Yes. Arms. And these gigantic wing thingies need to be a certain color. Let's see, I know that in this picture the fingernails are yellow. I think I might want them to be the same color as the horns. Yeah. That's what I want. That's what we're gonna do. Makes sense that all of his bones would be the same color. Oh, damn it. Screw it. Why can't we have stuff like Monty Python nowadays? It's because comedies have changed. I don't know. Honestly, there's no good reason why we can't have Monty Python comedy anymore. It's not exactly offensive comedy. Nothing about it was, like, particularly problematic. Not that I can remember. Everything that he made was all in good faith and generally pretty funny, if not ahead of its time. Like, I don't know. I don't know if there's really a good reason why we don't have more Monty Python-based humor anymore. It aged well. Yeah, it did. It really did. All right, that'll actually do pretty good. Let me change his nostril really quick, because the nostril's gonna have slightly different colors. You like it, Godzilla? It looks pretty good, don't it? And this is, like I said, extremely temporary. Right now, this is all just flat colors. I want more than that. Eyes. Do that. Give him some really quick eyes. I'm not gonna shape the eyes or do any crazy drawing on them. I'm gonna do essentially the bare minimum for right now. Oh, the eyes don't even have a texture. There we go. Color is the eye. Also yellow. When can I see your new model? This is the new model. This is it. This is him. But it's going to be a while before he's ready to go. We got a lot of work that needs to be done. Yeah, those eyes look like poop, but this will be fine. Is there going to be a junior version? I think I might keep this current model as the junior version and just leave the junior eyes on all the time. And use this as me. That way I can still use this model for stuff. Because this model is, the one I'm using right now is very simple. I think that, you know, Junior being young would actually work with that. Yes. Time to die, everybody. Love that. Okay, so from what I can see here, this is kind of like the sketch of what he's gonna look like. Like I would probably draw lines here, but I'm like when he's for the finished version, I would draw lines here. I kind of like this. Where like these are dark, like really, really dark to contrast with the lighter skin. And then when we add in all the details and stuff and kind of blend in some of these horns, or maybe we don't. Guy, whenever his brows move, everyone's gonna know it. His like, especially with like this Arc-Hit rigging, every time his brows move, it's just gonna be this rah thing. All right, let's get the inside of the mouth color in there. That's obviously going to be darker. Now, Junior said he doesn't have a closet. Is that true? That is actually true. He does not have a closet. You don't really need a closet when you don't wear clothes, you know? What are you going to keep in there? You know, I'm kind of glad that I unwrapped these the way that I did. The heck? Isn't it not? What? Why is it not applying any textures? Okay, let's try that again. What the heck? What? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. They got Seraphis' textures on. That makes sense. Yeah, get that shit out of here. My textures. Mine. Mine, 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 mine. Alright, good enough for now. And the tongue. Ow. Yeah, the tongue's not UV unwrapped particularly well, but it's fine. Like I said, these are just for flat textures and we can change them later. Neato. Neato. Alright, there's our first Lord Dragon looking thing. Somewhat close to Lord Dragon look. Looking pretty slick. Now, the best part, we gotta rig him. Kind of, sort of. I'm gonna rig him for VC face first, before I ever even think about making him into a VR chat model. Because doing a VR chat model is a huge ordeal for quadrupeds. Huge ordeal. You guys have no idea the amount of shit I gotta go through for that. And not all of it are, there's so many steps that I can't confidently do it on stream. I have to, and I mean I have to do it off stream. Because there's still a lot of steps that I have to like look up to refresh on. You know, actually, normally I rig them first and then I do the shape keys, but there's no reason I can't do those in opposite order. Let me take a look at the others. I'm looking at the shape keys on the other thing. God, there's, 52 shape keys, each of which is working in congruency with each other. Incredible. All right. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of what we're about to do, for those of you who weren't here like a second ago, or at the beginning of the stream, to kind of see the terror, the horror of the eye facial mocap guy. I hope that you like creepypasta, because this guy looks like he's straight out of a creepypasta. Hang on. What we're about to do is we're about to begin the steps of upgrading my current rig. Let me open up my eye facial mocap. I won't be able to look at chat for like a second, but hang on. Boo. It's me. Your nightmare. Your sleep paralysis demon. But smooth and handsome. In the most uncanny way possible. But yes, this is what we're going to do. This is the level of detail that we're about to start adding into our lip sync. But in order to do that, hang Hang on. One sec. Gotta move over. We need to add shape keys for all of these things right here. So like all of these right here are 52 shape keys. Each one does a very slightly different thing. Like right here, this one just controls left brow going up, left brow going down, and as you can see, it goes from it changes its quotient depending on where my eyebrows are in real life. You need one for the left, for the right, brow inner up, brow inner down. Like so many little tiny movements that are all working together in congruency. As you can see, they are constantly moving up and down depending on my face. So, yeah. I might be able to use this for animation, you know? It would make any kind of speech animations really easy, or just facial expressions. I'm sorry, I have too much fun with this. I have way too much fun with this. Hang on. All right, I'm switching back. I'm switching back, you babies. You great big babies. Uh-oh. It's not switching back. Blender, switch back. OBS, switch back. OBS, switch back. Please, for the love of God, switch back. Okay, there we go. Woo. Okay, it's not scary anymore. You guys can look at the screen again. You guys can uncover your eyes now. Okay, now I can look at chat again, sorry. That lawnmower man, yeah. Hang on. Bringing back the avatars, there you go. You guys are alive again. What program is it? This is called iFacial Mocap. You can actually just get the app by itself on your phone for like $8. And that's what you would need to get like this level of face tracking. And it's not, I don't know if you can really do that in VR chat. In fact, I'm pretty sure that you can't. But you can get this level in VC face. Can't in VRC? Yeah, I didn't think so. I would have been unbelievably shocked if you could. Just because, like, how strict they are with their, you know, can't remember what it's called, SDK. We want to move these up. Go. Okay, so to begin, we're going to use that other one as, or that other file as a kind of a reference. Oh yeah, I guess I should move myself over now. The headset itself would need to support it. Yeah, it would. Which I think the HTC or the God, I can't remember what it was called. But there is one that's eventually going to have a lot more facial tracking. I know that there, for a fact that like there's going to be more facial tracking in coming software, but I don't think VR chat supports it yet anyway. So like you could, that's why I went with the Valve Index instead of getting like the Vive Pro. Wait, that's not Vive Pro. What is it? Fucking HTC. I can't even remember what it was called, but there was one in particular that had face tracking or eye tracking, and it was capable of doing something like that. You could use it in Neos. Can't use it in VR chat though. HTC Cosmos Elite. Damn! Go off, sis. Okay, brow down left. Okay, so first thing that I'm realizing really quickly is if I'm going to start adding in these shape keys, I am going to have to apply the mirror modifier, which is very destructive. So if we're going to do that, we need to move everything out of here. Why is that happening? Oh. Yeah. That's why. Okay, let's move the origin. There. Good. Okay. So what we're doing is we're making copies. We're going to make a full copy of the model and move it over that still has the mirror modifier attached. Like that. So that we can work on this one with the modifier attached, or with the modifier applied, like that. Now it has a full mesh. What time is it? All right, about an hour and 15 minutes, and then we'll call it a day. We'll see how many shape keys that we can do in that amount of time. Probably not that many. Because these are going to be new. Like usually when I make shape keys, I've got it down to such a process that I don't usually have to think about it. I can just use the CATS plugin, and it just takes care of a lot of the bisemes for me. But I don't think it's going to do it this time. I know there are programs that do generate these shape keys for you, but they're kind of expensive. They're like $80. And they don't even do it perfectly. They do it semi-good, and then you have to go in there and then mix with it anyway. But not gonna lie, after looking at this, or how many shape keys we're gonna have to do, I'm not too opposed to buying some $80 software to make this faster. Anyone want to drop 80 bucks? No, I'm kidding. I got money for my birthday. I might use it. I was going to use it for something else, but I might use it for this. Hang on, I'm setting all of the shape keys on the other guy, on the spooky face to 0, so I can see what the heck I'm supposed to, what the heck I'm doing. Cause I don't exactly know what it means whenever it says, whenever it names some of these shape keys. If I can expand that out a little bit. Like when it says sneer, like I'm not 100% sure what a sneer looks like, or what it's supposed to look like in relative to this software. I'd go for it. Well, the thing is that not everybody would be able to use this. This would be like this would be hyper luxury. Like even if I was to add this to like future commissions, the only way that you can even use this is if you specifically have an iPhone 10 or more, or like a 10 or 11, 12, whatever, and a pretty fucking strong computer. Like you couldn't use this on a budget PC. At least not while you're gaming on that exact same PC. It would be like, it would be luxury. So if I was to do it, maybe 1 out of every 20 models would have it. Well, I say that, but I might be exaggerating a bit. I don't know. I really don't know how popular of a selling point this would be. Because I know that there are a lot of VTubers who are willing to go the extra mile for that, you know, that extra bit of face tracking. But usually those are the kind of people who buy their own model, or who make their own model, you know? Brow down left. Is it the whole brow? Brow down right. Brow inner up. Okay, brow inner up. Why not give it a forehead gem? Because I don't wanna. I could though, but not for this design. Let's see, the brow outer up. What I'm trying to figure out is like, whenever it says brow down left, do I take the whole brow? Do I take just the, like, just the inner side, just the outer side? Brow outer up. Okay, so when it says, what I can see here, when it says brows down, it means the entire brow. Okay. So we're gonna add, so for brow inner up is what we're, sheesh, I just realized how much of a pain in the ass it's gonna be to move these, to move the brows because they're like a billion tiny pieces. Sheesh. Oh well, that's the price we pay for perfection, everybody. First, we have to add the basis shape key, which is the default. And we add another one for the brows, or brow down left. Brow down. And once you have all of these shape keys in here, I think that I'll be able to press this and connect to my phone and test it here. I think. I actually have no idea. I don't know if those are the only steps required to connect a custom model to iFacial mocap. Never used Blender, but I've seen similar platform to make the Netflix icon. Or I've used a similar platform to make the Netflix icon. The only other one I know of is Maya. I don't know if that's free though. I've never used Maya. I kind of found more tutorials on Blender, so that's what I ended up using. Alright, we're gonna make sure that proportional editing is turned on so we can hopefully cut down on our workload here. More like a Lego dragon than the old one? Well, he hasn't had his textures put on yet. These are just vertex colors that we can use to approximate what he's going to look like with color. He'll have more detailed textures in the future, but we're going to worry about that later. Think of this as like a sketch. Let's see. So what this is gonna do that. Oh, I just realized that some of these spikes didn't go with it. Probably should make, you imagine like you just go down and the spikes just extend out whenever you get mad. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Let's try that again. I gotta stretch a little bit, jeez. I slouch for too long. It looks really good, actually. Well, if it was like strictly for my angry face, then yeah, I would agree. But it would do that every single time I even remotely moved my eyebrows. The expression, since these shape keys are so small and there's so many of them, you actually want these to be fairly less expressive. Because they're going to be used in combination with a lot of others. And they're going to be like all over the place. So if I did that and I didn't attach the spikes with it, it would look kind of like this. Like anytime I was moving my eyebrows. And it would look a little bit weird. So they do have to be a little bit more uniform than they were a second ago. I might just have to select them. Like this. Kind of a pain, but not too bad. Since I got them properly UV unwrapped. There we go. That way I don't take any of the horn with it. The skin should move, but the horn should be fairly still. Make a model in the future that resembles a Lego dragon? Maybe. Maybe I'll make a lore dragon, like a Minecraft version of the lore dragon. That'd be cute. I'm also not gonna cut any corners with these shape keys. There are some times when I cut corners and like I did with this model, but I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm really going for it. I'm putting all of my skill into this model. It is just the brow too, so I gotta be careful not to take like the eyelid with it. And I can always change it later, but right now, we're going to smooth these out. Just want it to affect the brow on its own. Because the eyelids will be having their own shape keys attached to them, and if your brow animation or if your brow shape key affects your eyelids too much, then whenever you blink, not only will your eyebrows go down, but your blink animation will turn on as well. So you'll end up blinking way harder. Like your eyebrow won't just go down to here, it'll go down like to here. Look really fucked up. Okay, and then we can just do that same thing again, but just turn it on. New shape key from mix. Call it brow down right. And then we turn this one off. Mirror shape key. And it'll affect the other side. And there's our brows down. It's literally as simple as that. Now for brows up, it's going to be a little more complicated, because it looks like for brows up, this program wants you to kind of cut it in half, where you have brow inner up, which will help you basically make expressions like sadness or surprised or fear. And then it has another one for brow outer up. But it looks like they want you to bring your brow inner up as one piece. So whenever we make this one, we're going to make it with the... or when we make brow inner up, we're going to make that with imagery turned on. So now, what do we do? Sounds like I'm listening to like the Mummy soundtrack. The Mummy and the Mummy 2 are some of the best movies of all time. Some of the, like, really, the best action movies of all time. Oh. Also gotta make sure that they are written correctly. Of those movies? Oh yeah, absolutely. Dragon VTuber? Yeah, I'm one of a kind, baby! I'm the only real dragon out there. Everyone else are pretenders. Fakers. And you guys might notice that these are backwards. Like this, do you think this should be the right? Actually, you might be correct. Fuck. Damn it. Yeah, I just got. That's okay. I can just change the name. Yeah, this is brow down left, and this one is brow down right. This one's brow down left. There. All right. Brow inner up, so we're probably just gonna take these, like everything in front of the spikes. Like everything right here and in front of the spikes. Turn on symmetry up here. Huh. You know, this is significantly easier on humans because the only thing they have for eyebrows is little tiny lines, but I got this shit. Hello, lady. How's it going? We're over here making history. We've determined that I am the only dragon VTuber in the world. It's true. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's it right there. Oh, he looks so sad. He looks so sad. No. No, we were just joking. Like, had someone new come in on the YouTube channel, and they're like, "That's new," or they say, "Dragon VTuber, that's new," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm the only one, the only one of a kind. There are no other Dragon VTubers except for me. Everyone else is a pretender." How's modeling this new form, Farron? It's definitely going to be more challenging. I was just showing everybody this earlier, but I'm actually going to be putting on a much more advanced facial tracking rig with it. Let me show you. Everyone who's terrified of the The eye facial mocap guy, look away. Look away. But this is what we're going to be doing. This level of tracking, but on a dragon. Yeah. Ooh. La 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 la. And don't worry, it won't look quite as uncanny because it's not going to go on like a human face. It's going to be on a dragon face. How much work is that going to take? A fuckload. An absolute shitload. I've got to make 52 shape keys to make this work. 52 shape keys. For some of the most like tiny shit. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a hell of a lot. And the only way you can make this work is with an iPhone. Alright. Alright, I gotta get back to it. It's just gonna be a very laborious thing, and because like every shape key you kind of have to model yourself. You have to model it from scratch yourself. Most people like use software for this, but I don't. Well, I probably will, because like the thing is, there is software I could get that costs about 80 bucks that helps speed this up. I just have to justify the purchase. I have to like know for a fact that I'm going to use it in the future. Most people use software. I am poor. Well, if anyone can justify buying this software, it's me. You know, with how many models I make in a week or how many models I make in a month, I could justify buying this software. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. That's brow inner up. Now let's see, brow outer up left. Okay, so what we're kind of going for with this next shape key is kind of like if he's looking at you like he's like concerned, you know, like one brow up. That's what we're gonna do next. What's like? I mean, you gotta make sure these are spelled right. Brow inner up, and they have to be case sensitive too, or they will not work. Brow outer left up. Brow outer up left. Brow outer up. Brow outer up. Fuck. I don't know. What is this even gonna look like? It's like whenever they raise one eyebrow and they're like, huh? That's kind of what we're gonna go for here. Maybe about this much. Are you afraid of the Dovahkiin? No, Dovahkiin's a bitch. I'm more afraid of the Arisen. The Arisen's a true Dragon Slayer. Like I said, you want it to affect the eye as little as possible. Question? Let's hear it. Or at least the eyelid as little as possible. Damn it. What's your favorite food? Probably steak. Yeah, probably steak. Or no. Barbecue chicken wings from Pizza Hut. That's the best food on the face of the planet. It's the epitome of human culinary perfection. There is no other food on the face of your pitiful world that can come close to that of the honey barbecue chicken wings from Pizza Hut. Okay, I'm starting to see an issue already. These have to be able to work together. So this brow inner up is not gonna work. It needs to go like literally in the same direction as brow outer up. So it can't curve in, it's gotta go straight up. You have to do that one again. See, this is why this is going to take a ridiculously long time. And I can see now why people pay to not have to do this. I'm starting to understand why it's worth this much money. Because normally with shape keys, it's not that bad because all you're really doing is moving around giant chunks of your model at a time. Like really giant chunks of your model. And you barely have to think about it because there's just so few and they don't really have to do much. Or like big shape keys do like a lot of really big things, so they don't hardly interfere with each other very often. But they definitely do here. There we go. Like, no matter what, you're gonna have a workload on you. No matter what, you are gonna have to do some work in Blender. Like, even if you get the Rig-It or the Face Rig software, or is it Face Rig or I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but even if you get it, you have still got to do work. Got to go in there and touch up the shape keys yourself. There we go. Brow inner up. This is kind of tough. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that for now. There we go. And that is essentially brows up. Just the brows. There will be other shape keys that make the eyes move, but for right now, that is it for the brows. I think. Yeah, brow outer up, brow outer. Yep. And now the cheeks. Cheek puff. Yeah, that's just one shape key for cheek puff or cheek puff out. Huh. So what does the Lord Dragon look like when he puffs out his cheeks? Huh. I guess it would be mostly up here in the front. I feel like that'd be the softest part of his cheek. This all seems like it'd be solid, you know? Like this is solid cheekbone right in here. But right here is where there's actual cheeks. Then I might pucker his lips up a little bit. Oh, damn it. Wrong shape key. Gotta make a new shape key. Alright, now let's do that again. Alright, let's see how that looks. Nope. More. More puff. I'm not satisfied. Okay. When you push your lips in. Put the top part of your lips in. Sounds like the intro to like a Toy Story movie. There we go. Now I can puff out my cheeks. And then we have cheek squint left, which is, I guess, like a wince, almost. Yeah, it's kind of like you're wincing. That's easy, I think. I say as I go into this completely blind. Cheek squint. Yeah, and then you just do that same thing. Do shaky for mix. Pull it cheek, squint right, and you mirror it. Uh-oh. What did I do wrong? Oh, damn it. That's what I did. I forgot to turn off symmetry. Gotta turn off symmetry. If you're working left or right, you gotta turn off symmetry. And if you don't, you're a poon. You fucked up. Quit. Quit forever. Alright, this one will blow your guys' minds a little bit. Just very slight tilt in the ear. Just a very, very slight tilt in the ear that comes from his cheek flexing. If you can imagine it for a second, that the muscles in this cheek right here are connected somewhere into the ear, you can kind of see how that pulls in. So his ears are going to be able to kind of move whenever I make facial expressions. I might not even have to put dynamic bones in the ears at all. There we are. And there's our cheek squint right. Next, I blink left. Ooh, finally we're getting to a blink. And it looks like it's just a straight up blink, so this will be very similar to what we've done in the past. Just a blink right and a blink left. Huh. Now there's something I haven't done in the past. So the blinking is pretty much the same to what I normally do. But there is one thing different that they do for looking around. They actually model the socket of the eye, like the eyelid and the bottom, or like the top eyelid, bottom eyelid, to move around depending on where you're looking. So if I'm looking down, the eyelid or the entire eye socket will look down with you, which is so weird to me. Like, I guess I've never noticed it. If other models have had that before, like it's basically gonna do this, it's gonna like rotate. And get it a good rotation. It'll like rotate down with you. I've never noticed that before, but if it works in I'm facial mocap, it probably will work with like regular models too. All right, let's do the blink. Eye left. Kind of glad I made this model a lot different than my last ones with the eyelids. This one actually has its own dedicated eyelids. Rather than basically just pulling the entire brow down. Which works for cartoon models, but it will not work for a realistic model. Hence why the blinks on this model that I'm using right now don't quite look right. No one really notices, but I notice. Anyone else watch the Metatron on YouTube before? I thought that he had this song composed for his YouTube channel because he used it all over his channel. But nope, it's just Epidemic Sound. Just a royalty-free music like the rest of us. It's just a really good song, and now everyone's like, if you use this song in any of your videos, at least anyone like in the nerdy medieval community, if you use this song in your videos, you're like, yeah, you're copying the Metatron. It's not even his song, but okay. I don't even watch him anymore. I kind of grew out of the whole like fantasy realism phase. I think all writers go through that phase at least a little bit in their life, where they're like, I want to make my fantasy as realistic as possible, and I'll do anything. I'll kill all the fun in my world in order to do it. And anyone who does anything remotely fantasy is just writing it wrong. Am I projecting? Yes, because I did go through that phase. And it's super cringe, and no one should do it. But just avoid it. Just skip that phase, please. Nobody likes that guy. Fiction is not made better by being realistic. Internal realism is the only thing that matters. Ah, yes. That is a blink, buddy. That is a blink, sir. Now we just gotta make sure it goes a little deeper in. Kinda like it tucks in a little bit. Now that is an improvement compared to the blink that I have now. Beautiful. Doesn't pull the entire brow down with it. Just boom. Now let's do that on the other side. There's the left, there's the right. Now he is Zen. Perfect. And then we move on to... We got eye blink left, eye blink right. Oh yeah, and then these new shape keys that I've never made before. I look down left, I look down right. I guess I just don't fully understand what they're doing. This might be where things get a little bit outside of my scope. Then they even have shape keys in here to dimple your lips, like around on the outside of your mouth. That's wild. I guess you don't really think about how much a dimple really affects your character's personality, or just, you know, the emotion that they can convey just from being able to make a dimple in your mouth, whether it be as a smile or as an awkward face. Because you could do both. You can do both with this. You can dimple your lips to look like you're super PogChamp, or you can make it look like you're actually smiling. Now, eye down, look down. Yeah, it's literally just pulling the entire eye, like it's looking down. That's so weird to me, but okay. Let's do it, I guess. That would basically be this whole line right.
Welcome.
Ooh, welcome, the big cheese, to the lore cave. I am the Lore Dragon. I am a 3D modeler by day, dragon and RPG video game streamer by night. If you like dragons, if you like Blender modeling, then you're in the right place. If not, you're in the wrong place, bucko. Otherwise, welcome. We're working on upgrading my current model with Arkit. Turning this, we're basically going to be adding 52 shape keys to this guy to make it so that he can do pretty much every conceivable facial expression imaginable. For the most part. Let's go, dragons. Do that same thing on the other side. New shape key for mix. And then we're gonna call it I look. Or I look down right. Near it. The other side will have that. Cool. Next. You know, a lot of these, even though I know 52 shape keys seems like a lot, but a lot of them are really just left and right variations of the same shape key. Like, it's not like you're making 104 shape keys. What you're making is 52, and like 20 of them are just mirrored. So you really are making more like 20-ish shape keys and then just mirroring them. So I think that the workload that people are often mad about or annoyed by is really a lot less than they make it seem like. I look in. I look. That's tough. Bomb the stream avatars, you got it. You guys all had a good run, but you become complacent. Time you remembered how to fly. And then as soon as you're done learning how to fly, you will all burn in agony. All right, there. You're no longer being blown up, but now you will be incinerated. Die. There. Now you can't bother me anymore. Damn it, from the grave. I'm being haunted. No. No.
Well, great. Now my voice isn't intimidating. Now we got some new followers in here who think that I sound like this all the time. He's on a murder spree. Hey, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It seems to be it's the current trend. It's just what's trending right now. Murdering your chat. If you're not murdering your chat on the daily, then you're behind. All right, so this one's supposed to be like rotate the eyes in. So we're gonna do that just a little bit. Nom 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 nom. You know, it's a lot of food for someone my size now that I'm smaller. Ow. Ow. I'm about to make a jar of dragon's breath. You know, that's a good idea. Capture some fire in a... Ow. Like a candle. No, not big head mode. Wait, wait. No! Ah, it's cursed. It's still cursed. I hope nobody uses me for tutorials, because they're definitely not going to get it now. Okay. I love me some medieval music, man. Even though my eyes are flossing through my skull. And my ears are turning four-dimensional before my very eyes. Yeah, this one's just very subtle. At least on a dragon it would be, because if I try to make this too detailed, it's gonna like take the eye out. Or maybe, you know what I could do is I could like rotate it in and then pull it in a little bit, and then rotate it a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, that's the shit. Let's do that again. One more time. One more time. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Yeah, that's the stuff. And we do that same thing, but on the right. I look in right. Perfect. It's literally just an alcoholic drink that burns when you open it. It takes an hour to make due to having to set up the ignition device and the lid. That does sound incredibly intricate.
All right, back to my normal size. And my normal voice, my real voice. Okay, got those. You know what? I'm gonna save myself $80. I'm not gonna do this. Unless it comes out and if it doesn't come out looking good, then I'll buy it. I'll buy the program. But if I can get it to look good without having to buy it, then I might just do it myself. And if I get requests for it, like if somebody commissioned me a model and said, hey, I specifically want RKit facial tracking, then I'll be like, all right, I'll buy it for that. But until someone commissions me to make them a model that is capable of doing eye facial mocap, I'm not going to do it. This is much more time consuming. All right, same thing, but I look out. Left. What time is it? Okay. Oops. And the eyeballs will follow him as well, but this is strictly for the eyelids. What would basically happen is it would use these two together to look left or look right. So we're gonna take that. Shape key from mix. I look right. Mirror it. Okay, so what that's going to look like, here I'll put it on material preview, a little easier to see without the shade, is you would do I look out right, and then I look in left. And imagine that the eyeballs themselves rotate, well actually I can't do it because it's not applied, but you'd basically do this. Move his eyes left. Rather than just moving the eyeballs by themselves, this will look incredibly alive in comparison. You know, and I might just keep working in this because this is a much nicer look. Or much easier to work in. Hey, what's going on, Darkosaurus? Nice to see you. Okay, and then next up we've got... I look up left. What's that look like? Oh, just same thing, but built it up. Eyelid lifts up a little bit. And the lower eyelid kinda lifts up a little bit. So what we're gonna do, add in one shape key here, call it I look left. We're doing pretty good today. We are currently upgrading my mod. We're upgrading my model to not only a new and much more detailed design, but also going to be rigging it to work with eye facial mocap to have advanced face tracking. Almost lifelike face tracking. But it's a very time-consuming process. Extremely time-consuming. Got to make 52 shape keys. I'm actually kind of curious what this... Once the eyes are done, I think I'm going to try to hook up eye facial mocap and see if it works. I've never tried to hook it up in Blender before. I usually have to test it in VC Face. I actually didn't know that you could test it in Blender until today, actually. But if I can get it to work in Blender, if I can like test it right now, that would save me a fuckload of time. That would save me just a, oh my god, ungodly amount of time. That'd be a good enough place to stop too, assuming it works. I've tested it, like, I know that you can test, like, with the default eye facial mocap face, but I've never tried testing it on a model yet. But we'll see. I look. Left eye. Right. A squint left. Oh my gosh, there's so many for the eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more for the eyes. And the mouth has, of course, like 7,000 of them. Naturally. The nose is probably actually going to be the hardest part. Making a sneer. Because making a sneer on a snout like this is going to be weird, to say the least. But you don't actually have to have all of them. I think that you can get away with having just a few. You know what? Let's see what happens. Let me quit this. And let me try this one. Okay, won't be able to see chat for like a second. I need to connect eye facial mocap to this. Okay. Okay, no, I can't retest it yet. I need to have a head rig first. I need to have like the head bone and the eye bones attached, which I'll do next time. Or, you know, the next time I sit down and model this guy. Wait, he moving? No, I looked away for like a second and I thought I saw his eye moving and I was about to go crazy. But I've been looking at this guy for too long. I've been fiddling around with his eyes for too long. Now I'm starting to lose it. Starting to see things. I think that's as good enough of a sign as any that it's time for me to quit for the day. All right, I'll save. And I think we will call it for now. Let me move over to chatting and we'll wrap up the stream for today. All right, guys, we made a lot of progress. Like, I really think we're getting close to having a really advanced model. Like, the one I have right now is great. It's fine. I have shown that it is possible to have a non-humanoid model in VC face and that it functions about as well as you would need for a VTuber model, both in this form and in others, whether it's like a Godzilla form or in Sonic the Hedgehog form or in this one. And I think it's time for me to actually take it to the next level with an ARKit face rig. So that's kind of where we're at. It might take me a while to get to that point because I still got some other really powerful commissions in the works, including Seraphis. But yeah, guys, make sure that if you want to commission a model, we've only got 3 more remaining slots, and those tend to go pretty fast. Once one of my videos on TikTok goes viral, at any given moment, those slots can fill up. So if you got I always try to open it up to the community first and give preference to the followers and community, and then of course the Discord as well, before I give any preference to, you know, people who just come out of nowhere. But yeah, if you want to commission something, you can just message me in Discord or join the Discord. There's links basically everywhere, all over my shit. So, all right, let's see who we can raid for the day. Thank you. Yes, showing your love. Yes. Great. Who's even live? I hate that whenever I click to raid somebody that like it shows me like 5 people that are live, and it's usually the people with the most viewers. And I'm like, what if I want to raid like one of my buddies who's like just now going live and they don't have all of their viewers on yet? You know? And they're just like, no. You can only raid the people who are... Oh, that's it, because that is all that I have that are live right now. Okay then, we'll raid, Ooh, Cat is playing Knights of the Old Republic. We were just talking about that the other day. Let's go see what Cat's doing. Yeah. Alright, everybody. Thank you all for coming, and we'll see you again on Tuesday at 2 o'clock Central Time. We're going to be getting back to work on Seraphis, and hopefully we'll be able to give him some really nice looking textures. And maybe a rig. We might even have him have a fully ready VTuber model, or at least like a fully functional, bare minimum VTuber model of Seraphis done by the end of the week, not including any of his really, really intense animations. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Have a good one.